Doing it major. Alright, here we go, guys. Welcome to the video. You already know it's yours truly, Akademiks Major. I'm a DJ and music producer. If you don't know, now you know. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. Also, we're on the road to 1K on Instagram. The handle is Akademiks Major, so you could go over there and give me a follow. Would really appreciate it, guys. Alright, so you guys wouldn't believe what happened to me earlier. After I did my major music recap, which was Late by a Day, and Monopolized by J. Cole. I was clipping up the videos, doing the thumbnails and everything. And then after I was finished doing that, I wasn't really tired or anything. So I was like, okay, let me react to, other people reacting to the news of J. Cole apologizing. Hold on, forgive me here. Let me just make sure I'm not doing the same thing that happened. Because what happened was that
Doing it major.
Recording for maybe like an hour. Could have even been longer. I thought I was recording. So I was there doing reactions and commentary to other people's videos, and I wasn't even recording. So major L for Kevis. Major L for Keys. So yeah, I went down the street, got a pizza. I took a walk, went to the little pizza spot, got a pizza. So I guess this video is going to be a bit of a mukbang. I know that the internet has been going crazy after this J. Cole apology to Kendrick Lamar. I did my reaction. You guys can go check it out on my page. I also clipped it up. And, to be fair, we're going to be monitoring this space and commenting as, everything transpires. But for the moment, I just want to react to DJ Akademiks. Shout out to Big Ak. We love Akademiks' take. We like his presentation. We like his bravado. We like how Big Ak spills the tea and comments on what's going on. Alright, so this is from his live stream earlier. We're gonna just tune in and get some reactions out, but mainly we're gonna listen, man, because I'm gonna try to eat this pizza right now, man. I'm starving, man. So this is a bit of a mukbang. I'm gonna try to pause and react and give my commentary here and there, but honestly, I don't think I need to comment over Big Ak. If you guys know DJ Akademiks, he's been a comment. I don't even know how to describe his role. I guess a commentator in the hip hop space, in the music space. He's been doing his thing for a minute now, and yeah, he's on his way to becoming a legend in this space. Like, he's really been doing it for the culture, and yeah, we love Big Ak. So shout out to Big Ak. All right, so let's get into this. Let's turn up the speed.
Yo, what the? He apologizes to the ops mid-battle. This shit is over. You might have to knock him out too. You gotta knock him out. You gotta knock him out too. Drake, you gotta knock him out. I'm sorry. This thing was never built for it. You gotta knock him out.
I was saying the same thing earlier in my video, man. Like, I think Drake might need to shoot at Cole. He might need to shoot at Cole, man. He might need to come at Cole and knock Cole out too, man. Because we already know that Kendrick Lamar, the boogeyman, supposedly is gonna swing the block again on Thursday, Friday with Metro Boomin and Future. And I already said that Drake needs to distance himself from J. Cole just for the mere fact that J. Cole crashed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be associated with that train wreck at the moment, And yeah, I think Drake is gonna respond to J. Cole flopping out. Like, J. Cole can't think that this is gonna go down well with his peers and contemporaries. I mean, he already set up himself as a major target, like in any type of beef, or like, people could pick on him for this situation. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm gonna let Big Ak take over. He doesn't need any ad-libbing. I'm gonna go eat my pizza and enjoy,
It's you versus everybody. What the fuck? My teammate apologizing to the ops. The ops showed up to give you BTA. You know what that is? Belt to ass. How the hell are you apologizing to the ops? What the fuck? You know even why? God don't know. You know another reason I think this nigga's just pure pussy. Did y'all hear?
You can apologize to the ops. You know what I'm saying? You can. It's possible. You know, it is possible. People can make amends. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you don't make it seem like it's not an impossible thing? But in this moment, we get it. We get it.
Hear Control? When Kendrick dropped Control over 10 years ago, you know who he named first? He named you by your government. Even Kendrick know you a bitch. The first nigga he named that he said couldn't fuck with him was you. Was you. You nigga. He didn't call you by your rap name. He called you Jermaine. You forgot? Oh, you must have forgot. Because you trying to suck his goddamn dick. I'll remind your ass. That bullshit no more, nigga. Chat. Last night, I've seen the weakest, softest move in hip-hop. I texted everybody I know. I talked to everybody I know. I said, do not bring up this nigga J. Cole in no more hip-hop conversations. Is he a good rapper? Is he a good lyricist? Does he make good music? Go do your little festival over there. But hear this. No more could we really speak about hip-hop and the competitiveness. When we talk about hip-hop and we talk about the big three, historically it's always been not only the biggest, but it's always been the guys who honestly really give it up. The competitive art form that is hip-hop. It's a sport. It's a sport. It's a language. It's a culture. Hip-hop has been so much things to so many people that we all have a shared sentiment of what it is. It's almost like we don't even need one standard definition because we know hip-hop when we see it. You know when something is hip-hop. You have a feeling to it if you grew up in it. You have a feeling to it if you study it. You love it. And what we saw last night was
anti-hip hop. I'm dubbing that as anti-hip hop. But let's see what access.
Beta male bitch getting on stage, rapping for people. I just wanna paint you a picture. I wanna paint you a picture real quick. There was once a rapper who always had the talent, but never had the drive. You could go all the way back to when he used to be talking about the lecture Jay-Z used to give him. A guy who had the skill set, but didn't have the passion. Here's the difference as we oftentimes compare rappers to athletes. You see, Kobe, he had the skill set, the talent, but he had the drive. This is the reason why we say the Mamba mentality. It's unique, it's special, it's a killer instinct. It's something that can't be replicated. It's something that you have to know that even though you're greater than everybody else, you're chasing and you're going against the ghost. It's a different level when you stop playing against your contemporaries and you're chasing legacy. But this guy told us a long time ago, this wasn't him. We wouldn't accept it because we couldn't see talent be wasted. Oh, no, you just need to claim it. Claim it. Just claim it. Stop saying, just claim you're the best. We gave him all the tools. Hey, we basically we pushed him into the spot. We pushed him into the ring. Now he's in there fighting Javante Davis. He's over there on his knees. You're like, what the fuck is going on? But something happened in the last 3 years. The nigga came back around after getting cut from the Ghanaian basketball team. Like, how the hell do you do that? They called him riding tricycles in Tribeca. And for whatever reason, he said, man, you know what? I'm going to go for the top spot.
Yo, that's crazy, man. I forgot that he was playing basketball. Like, whole basketball team.
I don't know who hyped him up, but I think it was probably him being the butt of every joke. Yo, Drake keep like, you know what I mean, acting. Drake keep patting you on the back. You not like them. Oh, you're like, we clowned him. He said he was ready to go for the throne. Start rapping. Start doing the things that you would think the guy who want to go for the throne would do. God damn it, he did it. I seen him on features. He got out of his comfort zone to a certain extent. I loved it. This is hip hop. The guy who was almost boxed in at a point in social justice raps now show that, yo, I could get with Moneybagg. Yo, I could get with this guy. Yo, I'm the guy who, I'm just a great rapper. But all along, he kept telling us, I'm not the guy. He told us he let Nas down. Let's bring the song up.
That's an old song though. That song is way back, man. That song was way back.
You got to be a special breed of bitch to let Nas down. It don't take too much. Nas famously said hip hop was dead. Nas famously said hip hop was dead. You know when Nas said that? Him and Jeezy beefed immediately. Fuck is you talking about hip hop is dead? What I'm doing is hip hop. That's what Jeezy said. Because hip hop is more than just a time period. Hip hop is ever evolving, but hip hop still has a core tenets. So Jeezy felt offended. Many other people felt offended. What do you mean this shit is dead? What am I doing? What I'm doing is hip hop. It's running through my blood and my veins. But when I heard this nigga, J. Cole, say he let Nas down, I knew this was a special breed of bitch. If you listen to the song Let Nas Down, he was basically saying that he couldn't live up to the expectations, and there's a lot of times that the passion didn't drive him along certain paths that we thought he would have. J. Cole was telling us back then he wasn't the guy. Let me tell you what separates the people at the top versus the mid-tier guys, because this is where, and Big Sean, this is your only mention for the stream. You could have been up there too, but you're not the guy. Not the guy. Not for talent, but for drive, hunger, desire, determination, and passion.
I think that applies to me, man. I think that applies to me, man. I need to write that shit down. Big, big W for Ak, for words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull that line back up.
Was telling us back then, he wasn't the guy. Let me tell you what separates the people at the top versus the mid-tier guys. Because this is where, and Big Sean, this is your only mention for the stream. You could have been up there too, but you're not the guy. Not the guy. Not for talent, but for drive, hunger, desire.
Drive, hunger, desire.
Determination and passion.
That's true. I just feel like, especially in any field, like you just need like that real persistence and passion. You gotta like outwork everybody. You just gotta be, all the things that he said. Like, totally agree.
You see, you can't be the guy if you're cool with being in the mix. Oh yeah, I'm one of the three. You're not the guy. Nobody comes home to say, oh no, I made the playoffs. Man, fuck the playoffs. Did you get the championship? But we've always noticed, until like 2 years ago, which I think he was cosplaying as a #1 rapper. Well, 2-3 years ago, because it's been like since 2021. That's when Cole's demeanor really started changing. The other niggas around him that he was trying to compare himself to, they never said no big three. They never said this, oh, it's us. They always said it's me. You heard what Kendrick said. They be debating in barbershop.
I guess I'm not really deep into the mix at the moment. But I didn't know that J. Cole was the one who kind of like coined the big three phrase. I thought it was like rap commentators kind of just like bundled them together. But to think of it, he has been the only one saying big three. So, major L for coining that term, man, because like, you're not big three.
He's the best. Me, Jigga or Nas, Andre 3000 Eminem. The rest of y'all new niggas, y'all just new niggas. Y'all not even involved. He never seen himself with y'all as peers, like y'all in the same bucket. You heard what the other nigga said. Yo, I'm top two and I'm not two. So of course I feel let down. Of course I feel disappointed. When I bought into some of these bullshit rhymes that I could tell, when he dropped this recent album, what I said to myself? I just did Vlad. I said, why does this album sound like he had to rap it in the mirror to make himself believe it before he rapped it? He don't sound like he believed this shit. That's the difference between being in the mix and being the guy. But he almost got me. And actually, let me be honest, he did get me. Because when I heard him on First Person Shooter, I said, these are the bars of a gladiator. Of somebody great. This is how you come at the game. He's finally evolved. He grew the bitch out of him. He was rapping like he didn't give a fuck who felt away. Because he's always rapped about, he's rapped about kind of being the best, but every time he say he's the best, he shout at the other two niggas who really the best. So when I hear him and he's like, yo, niggas so thirsty to put me in peace, dissecting my words and start looking too deep. I look at my tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock because I love the mystique. Fuck all that other shit he talking about. Just know if I diss you, I'd make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm like, it's a bloodthirsty sport, y'all. Now, there's going to be a couple pussy niggas in the mix who's going to think that we're saying, no, they should be fighting and killing each other. This is not what this is. Hip-hop isn't intuitively or just equal to violence. Hip-hop is synonymous with competition. It's a competitive sport. It's always a competitive sport. This shit started in the park with a jukebox and niggas just MCing. It was always competitive from the get-go. Some people want to take the route of, oh no, I'm just doing my own thing, I don't compete. Sure, cool. But at the end, this was always a competitive sport. That's one of the things that defines hip-hop from other genres.
I feel like what a lot of comments that I saw online from, I guess, older people, a mature audience, they basically were saying that, they really applaud J. Cole for what he did, apologizing and, recanting what he said and basically asking for forgiveness. Some people are saying, it shows maturity. So it shows that he's a healed person, and a whole bunch of other garbage. Let me don't say garbage because I do agree with those stuff on like a human level, on a mature level, because, I could get into that bag, but I agree with what Aki is saying. This is hip hop. This is competition. and you've been, you've been claiming that shit. You've been posturing as the number one rapper, and if you're the number one rapper, then you got to know that this is a part of, the job, a part of the sport.
Jazz, country, rock, they're not as competitive. But hip hop is. So when I hear a nigga start saying these things, just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your caller ID. I'm like, okay, cool. But then the bitch always snuck into the verse. Love when they argue the hardest MC. And this is where I knew this nigga was always a fraud. Is it K Dot? He named the nigga first. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. Keep in mind, this is the only nigga who keep talking about the big three. This nigga, you know who J. Cole is? He's Jordan Poole on the fucking Warriors. Yo, the big three is me, Clay, and you, Steph. Like, no, nigga, the fuck, get out of here. That's why, yo, Draymond, sleep this nigga, man. The fuck is he talking about? Sleep him. Fuck is you talking about? But I ain't gonna lie. Even then, he had me gassed because he did out rap my GOAT on this track. I kid you not. I thought he was ready. I thought he was the guy. Why? He told me. He said, we the big three like we started a league. But right now, I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. Y'all know who Muhammad Ali is? If you know anything about boxing, whatever they criticize Floyd and these other boxers about picking fights, ducking phase, doing this, picking the right time, Muhammad Ali gave everybody smoke. Anybody wanted smoke, he was a chimney, nigga. He was portable asthma, nigga. He was everywhere. That's who Muhammad Ali was. You want some smoke out there?
Yo, they gotta give it up to Big Act, man. Give it up to Big Act, man. Like, his presentation, his commentary, like, Act is the best at this. And what he's doing is quite unique,
Here, nigga. You want some smoke out there, nigga? Anybody could get it. Anybody. So I'm saying, damn, J. Cole is on his Muhammad Ali shit. Any nigga could catch the hands. Lyrically, of course.
That's what we thought too, man. That's what everyone thought. That's what we all thought. Like, he gave us that impression.
I'm like, okay, this is gonna be great. Then he goes more into it. The one that they call when they shit ain't connected no more. I feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. I keep telling you, he's a nigga who's talking tough, but he always try to mention the real tough niggas. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. Nigga, talk about yourself. Leave Drake out of this for a second.
Hold on, guys. I need to put some drink in my cup.
It's like recruiting your homies, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm watching all this shit. I'm like, okay. He says niggas ain't, he wanted people to test his pen. Kendrick gave a light verse. And when I say light, I don't mean it's trash. But Kendrick has a whole diss song. Yo, from what I've heard, hey, take this as what you want to hear. From what I've heard, Kendrick got a diss song violating these niggas' souls. What you heard on Light That was a light pack, but not because it's weak. It's because he ain't get into it yet. He's violating their souls on some other shit. So this was really like, this is like this. Hey, y'all niggas trash. Fuck the big three. Niggas, what's up? I'll battle both y'all. What's up?
The crazy thing about it, though, and I said this in like my previous shit, like, he did it on a hit song, though, like a number one. It's different if you just do like a standalone disc, but like this shit is like going. This record is going.
And you drop a whole EP, a whole tape, and you couldn't even pretend to be tough for 3 days. You apologize to him? How you apologize to the nigga who dissed you and called you trash? Called your discography a light pack. Chat, when I seen this yesterday, a singular tear fell down my left eye. I couldn't believe it. It's a reason why, y'all remember back in the day, I used to call this nigga Napkin Cole. I forgot why I stopped. I should have not. This nigga was never about it from then till now. I always told you that J. Cole's raps was, by the way, here's another thing. And I knew, maybe this is why you apologize to motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. Because everything you tried to say about Kendrick was cap. I told you he had to rap that shit in America because he ain't even believe it. What you
Yeah, that's the same thing I thought too, man. Like, that's the same thing I said in my video. Like, were the jabs valid? These things like he's claiming, like, oh, he fell off, like The Simpsons. People are still watching The Simpsons. People are going back to, like, Simpsons is a legendary. Sorry about my tongue. But yeah, Simpsons is a legendary cartoon. So like, dissing someone and telling them, discrediting them to The Simpsons, like, Simpsons are doing it major. But anyway, let's get back to Big Act.
You really think your discography better than Kendrick, nigga? Talking about 4 albums in 12 years, I could divide. Yeah, that nigga got 3 classics in 12 years, nigga. How many you got, nigga? Everything he was saying about Kendrick, we said about him. Oh yeah, that shit was trash. It put us to sleep. You know your nickname that I've been calling you is Nap King Cole, right? You're literally audio NyQuil. When we want to put some shit on, you know the white noise you can put on your TV or your Alexa or whatever the fuck, you put on a nice J. Cole album. It'll knock you out and fit.
Yo, look at Big Act's face. Look at yo, W for Act, man. But look at Academics' face, man. Like, my guy's really passionate about this shit, man. Really passionate. And yeah, I just wanted to say I might try this tonight, man. I definitely might try this tonight. Put out a J. Cole album and see if it puts me to sleep. Let you guys know in the morning.
15 minutes. So when I heard him say that to Kendrick, I'm like, is this nigga lacking self-awareness? What the fuck is going on? But again, I admit I was fooled. When I seen this last night, chat. When I seen this, he is exactly who we thought he was. A nigga not built for the crown. Listen to this weak ass speech.
I've been happy.
Are we gonna skip over the speech because I heard it before? I guess Ak is commenting. True.
Bitch, nigga, you been saying for 3 years. Somebody test me. I'm in my prime. Nigga, you said all the shit. I could drop 2 classics. You been packing. Please, somebody test me. Nobody. Yo, hey, when I beef, I want it to be real. Yo, let's go. Please, somebody, anybody. The 4'9" midget who can't even, he got to jump to get on the monkey bars. He said, it wasn't even a Scott missile. It was a warning shot. He's like, oh no, never mind. I don't want to be tested no more. I'm good. What? What type of bitch made shit is this?
And I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, big boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime.
I blame all y'all. Y'all should let this nigga in Ghana once he stopped rapping. I keep telling you about these cold-headed ass niggas. If they don't have passion enough to drop music consistently, leave them where they at. This nigga must have thought he was Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan quit basketball to go play like baseball. This nigga was riding tricycles in Tribeca, went to Ghana to play basketball. He was the 12th man, shooting 1-3 a game, gassed as fuck. He did not want to rap no more. Y'all niggas was like, no, we need you. We didn't need this fuck nigga. Let him stay where the fuck he's at. This nigga came back cosplaying as a top rapper and only did a bunch of beta male bullshit.
Right? Niggas wanna see blood.
Yeah, you've been telling us somebody test me. You've been packing it. Yo, why this nigga acting like we set him up?
Facts though. That's facts though. You've been saying it on tracks, man. Your whole bravado, you know what I'm saying? Your whole bravado.
Set him up to squabble. He's been talking like that. Numero uno.
And I was conflicted because
you're not like that. That's why you're conflicted. You're not like that. Yo, if Jay-Z don't call this nigga and tell him, bro, you a bitch, bro. I'm just like, we love you and everything cool, but man, this is the reason why we got to keep you on tracks like this, like all my life, man. You not like that, my nigga. You just not like that, bro.
he said keep it on tracks like all my life. Shout out to Little Dirk.
I mean, like, I know how I feel about my peers. These 2 niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase they.
He's still jacking the big 3. They're not chasing you. They're not chasing you. You're an afterthought. You're the nigga who's always at the runner-up podium. While these niggas are getting gold and silver, you're over there just like, yo, at least I'm on this bitch. For all y'all niggas who came in 4th and below, y'all not here. I got my bronze trophy. They're not thinking about you. You ain't no fucking competition.
Greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood.
You know what I realized? I thought Kanye West was the person who tried to embody and try to, like, you know, do this Jesus cosplay the most. It's this nigga. This nigga thinks you on some turn up the cheek. I love my brother. Nigga, man, get out of that shit, nigga.
That's crazy because even Kanye was like, yo, fuck Drake. And yeah, I think he was like, fuck Drake recently. Fuck Kendrick or one of them. Like, Kanye wants to smoke. You know, Kanye wants to smoke. I mean, I don't think not a lyrical back to back, but like maybe a clash of hits. You know, Kanye will clash you with some hits, you know? And yeah, shit on you and clown you out and yeah, maybe even diss you in a song, you know? Maybe not the most lyrical opponent, but you know.
Nigga, these niggas violated your soul.
So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk,
it was mid, okay? It was mid. And we're letting you know it's mid, okay? So after we let you know that it's mid, you wanna pedal back? You were jabbing and your jabs were ineffective. They were inaccurate shots. No Diddy. You were flawed with your metaphors. I'm just joking with that one, but like, you know, your claims that his albums were whack and all of the allegations that you made, all the things you said about Kendrick apply to you. They got to spoke it though, man.
that shit don't sit right with my.
I know I don't sit right, nigga, because you gave some weak ass bars, nigga. Your shit wasn't hitting like how you see, you and Kendrick diss you niggas. Kendrick diss you niggas like he's a father coming in to slap his lazy son out of his sleep. He talked to y'all niggas disrespectfully. You drop some shit and you don't like how people reacting to it. Now they making you seem like you did some bullshit and you in your feelings. See, you not a gladiator, man.
That shit make me feel. That shit.
I guarantee you people are gassing this shit saying, yo, this is how you take the #1 spot. Great response. Yo, he demolished Kendrick. He not apologizing. But this is the bitch made shit I'm talking about. Basically, he talking about people kind of reacting to his diss. If he was on it, you would have stood on it. No, did he? You would have been like, man, this is what I feel. Nigga, don't diss me.
I feel like the whole point of, I don't know, just the mere fact that he named the album Might Delete Later just, lets us know that he wasn't willing to stand on any of the shit that he was really saying, Yo, this is what I'm telling you, man. I don't care what I say about Drake, okay? I'm glad Drake my favorite rapper. Because ain't no fuck nigga about a diss in a goddamn song and we about to sit here and like acknowledge their diss and then apologize for hours. Fuck that.
Disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight.
The nigga even admitting he was capping his fucking bars. Bruh, you couldn't pay me. There's nothing you could do to get this out of me. No diddy. Like, it's no way, even if I really feel like, damn, that's my man's and I shouldn't diss my nigga, I'm never admitting that. Nigga, we could talk about it at the end. Yo, J. Cole must not got no real friends. If anybody got some real friends, y'all never fought with y'all friends? And then afterwards, you're like, yeah, that was some bullshit. I shouldn't even. But nigga, this is mid-fight. It's a mid-fight. Fuck is you doing? This is mid-fight.
Like, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
I'm done with this nigga, man. It's over. It's over.
I wonder, I don't know, I just wonder how this is gonna go down in time. I know that, I guess for the rest of the year, we're gonna have fun clowning J. Cole. It's gonna be interesting to see his fall off. But how will this, moment stand the test of time? How will we feel about it in the next 3, 5, 10 years? It's gonna be interesting to see. And what happens with their careers in the next couple of years, man,
It's like
But this is a low light for hip hop. A low light for hip hop.
nigga literally is.
Maybe a W for maturity and humanity. I don't know, I'm just trying to be positive here, but for hip hop, for the sport, for the competition, for the honor, and for the glory.
He's telling you, I shouldn't have dissed this guy because he's so great, he's better than me. This guy, it's like, what can we do with this? What can we do with this?
Even Big Aki's last words, man, like, I had a hard time finding words to comment on this situation because it's so preposterous what he did. You know what I'm saying? Cosplaying as a #1 rapper.
Kendrick gotta have some secret for this nigga. Kendrick must know that J. Cole maybe secretly love men, fucking trannies. Transsexuals. I don't want to mess with people's. Yeah, J. Cole cheating on his wife or something, got a secret baby. I don't know what the fuck he must have known about this nigga, but the way he's copping a plea, nigga, at least, I think Diddy was at least saying, you know what, man, fuck Cassie, nigga, we about to take this. Oh, never mind, we're not taking the court, we sell it. This nigga's falling faster than Diddy! What the fuck? And this is another thing, too. You see all y'all little Dreamville, Dollar in a Dream, J. Cole fans, we blame y'all niggas too, man. Y'all niggas pussy too, I'm sorry. Let this have been an OVO fest. Let Drake have been an OVO fest. Talking about, in the middle of the Meek beef, talking about, hey, you know what, man, I shouldn't even drop no back-to-back. Matter of fact, ain't Meek one of the realest niggas ever? Nigga, it would have been radio silent, nigga. Who would have booed that nigga? Fuck out of here. It's wartime. The fuck are y'all over here? Ah! Say PG Lane Fest. It's Dreamville Fest. The fans pussy too.
I felt the same way, man. Like, they were supposed to be booing, they were supposed to be chanting fuck Kendrick, getting rowdy, and getting into the spirit of the game. Is like when you go to a football game, like, come on, like when you go to a football game, when the fanatics start chanting and they start going at it. Yeah, it's a friendly, well, not a friendly game. How do I put this? The sport is about bringing people together, yeah. But the game is also a competition and it's competitive, and like, we're in the spirit of it. We don't want to be, well, I would never encourage, anybody to be racist or, cross the line, but they really get at it. The fans are really going at it. They're really cheering. And when the rival players come close to them, they're really, jeering them and booing them and taunting them and trying to get them off their square, trying to get them off their pivot, trying to do things to, get into their head and distract them, So that would be in the spirit of the game if the J. Cole fans decided to start chanting "fuck Kendrick Lamar" or something like this. But the issue is, I feel like J. Cole's fan base is a mixture of Kendrick's and Drake's, and maybe they're not like a solid hardcore. Oh, we only fuck with J. Cole. I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. That like his fans, like Big Axe said, man, pussy as well.
Who the boo Drake on stage? Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
Boo, boo, fuck Kendrick, fuck Kendrick, fuck Kendrick. That's what they were supposed to be doing.
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly,
Big Ack is losing his mind.
be like, bro, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God aligned me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot and take that shit.
It's only right. Kendrick, first of all, I think, we're going to talk about where this battle is going to lie afterwards, but Kendrick, don't spare this fuck nigga. Hit him with a guillotine. You see, a weak nigga like this, let me tell you, out of everybody, the worst type of man that you have to be careful of is a nigga that is spineless. It goes left, he goes right, he stands on no moral code, no principle. He don't even stand on his fucking word. Now, I know some of y'all might be like, no, he's just like, he realized he did something, he apologized. That's not what we're talking about. A man.
Yeah, I feel like people are conflating like these two type of situations. Like, if you really did something wrong to a person, you know what I mean? If you really like hurt a person or you did them wrong, like you did some real wrongdoing to, cause like some bodily harm or to hurt their reputation or to like hurt their business or whatever. But this is entertainment. This is hip hop. This is a sport. This is competition. Like the competition is what makes, people greater and, excels and pushes the boundaries of, hip hop. So it's not like it's a real physical, if J. Cole sees Kendrick Lamar, they're gonna fight, they're gonna squabble, they're gonna shoot each other, something like this. It's not that. So this whole maturity, he did something wrong, he needs to apologize, like this doesn't apply in this conversation.
That is spineless, that will tolerate disrespect, that won't stand on his own word, that will say that if A happens, they'll respond with B, and A happens and B is not an option no more. Is on stage, dick riding the ops, is somebody you want to go to war with. Let's be honest. And again, obviously, we're just making up shit. This is an analogy. Does J. Cole sound like the nigga that if you got problems in your city and you walking home late at night, you want to be with? He sound like he's the nigga who gonna run once 5 niggas pull up, or he might be on their team beat your ass too. Spineless nigga, man. It's a disgusting trait to have. I know some of y'all be like, no, he's nigga. It's a lyrical competition. In reality,
it's a lyrical competition. I like how J. Cole built on that. It's a lyrical competition. It's like we're not even in a ring doing like a boxing match. Let's box off, or let's do like a MMA fight or jiu-jitsu or even a physical competition where we could actually get hurt. Like it's a battle of words. Like
in reality, I have a theory, people. Honestly, I have a theory. You see, J. Cole, I've always said is a sucker. I watched him for 3+ years get buttered up on stage every time when Drake takes a stage. Drake gives him a 5-minute speech every time. Hey, brother, I know you're not the best. You'll never be the best. I'm the best. But you're right behind me. You're number 3. You're just there. Matter of fact, if it wasn't you being kind of mediocre, I wouldn't get to be way better. He gives him mad backhanded compliments, and J. Cole sits there and blushes and, oh my God, Aubrey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Not one of these times does he ever say and flip the script to say, Drake, thank you, because you made me the best rapper in the game. He plays his role like a good boy. Plays it like a good boy. I remember watching the whole time like, you still letting Aubrey tell you this bullshit to your face? Drake don't think it's a Spider-Man meme. He says he's the top 2, it ain't 2. So this is what I think happened. This is how malleable, gullible, and this is what happens when you truly don't have that killer instinct. You don't got mama mentality. I think Kendrick called this nigga. And I think Kendrick said, bro, I fuck with you. Them bars really wasn't for you. You know who I'm shooting at. Because Kendrick been trying to get at Drake.
I don't think so, man. I don't think that Kendrick called J. Cole we all listen to like that. He was shooting at both of them, you know? So I don't think there's a scenario or situation where Kendrick calls J. Cole and be like, yo, I was really aiming at Drake, but you're just collateral damage. Don't feel offended. Like, is that the situation you're trying to paint at? That kid that says, yo, J. Cole, I was really trying to shoot at Drake, but what? Why you shot at me? Like, why people are saying that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get this angle. But let Act cook.
He does it in like interesting ways where he doesn't seem like he's only going at one person. He'll do a control where he's mentioning 15 niggas. He'll do it in other different ways where it seemed like it could apply to maybe more than one, even though you kind of know it's for Drake.
He meant J. Cole as well. Okay, he meant J. Cole as well. Like, come on, stop trying to find an angle.
And when he felt attacked on this first-person shooter, he made a response that seemingly applied to both. I think he called J. Cole and said, bro, that shit wasn't meant for you, bro. And you know what J. Cole did? Oh, what? Oh, my bad then. Yeah, my bad. That's another reason why you don't want to spawn this thing on your team anyway. The ops in the last minute could be like, oh, yo, when we shot the car, you was in there? This is what it is. Yo, when we shot up your car? Oh,
oh man, J. Cole is just like, at this point, he's just like a pawn. He's just like a crash test dummy. He's just like a pawn in this battle between Kendrick and Drake, because now they could both punch at him. Like, it's really just a big two now. It's really just a big two, because yeah, they could keep punching down at this moment, like there's no way you could come back. There's no way to come back.
you was in there? Oh, nigga, we wasn't trying to shoot at you. We was trying to shoot him. What the fuck? Damn, if we knew you was in the car, we wouldn't shot.
Oh, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Let me know if there's a comeback for J. Cole. Like, what could he do? What could he say? What could be his angle? How long does he need to go chill? What continent does he need to go to? Do we need to send him to Taiwan to play basketball? Like, what does he have to do to get another shot? Me personally, I feel like I'm done with J. Cole and the Big Three conversation.
Shot. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, even though I got shot my leg and my hip and, oh, shit, you wasn't shooting at me? Oh, all right, well, we ain't got no beef then. That's J. Cole. That's J. Cole. That's J. Cole. That's J. Cole. He's basically toast. Oh, as long as you wasn't going at me. Even though you said all type of Scud missiles, hit me all type of places. Oh, you really wasn't trying to get at me, though. You were trying to get at him. Oh, well, we cool. My bad for shooting up your block the next week. I should have even done that. My bad. I thought you were just trying to kill me, so that's why I acted like that. But now that I know you were trying to kill him, and I was just like in the car with some collateral damage, I don't want no smoke. That's J. Cole.
Shit on the chin, boy, do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years.
This is the reason why y'all should have never told this nigga to stop playing basketball and come back to rap. You should have told him to stay there, nigga. He could have been playing in Taiwan, nigga, with motherfucking Dwight Howard for the Shanghai Sharks or some shit, nigga. Leave that nigga dead. Okay, he been in, ain't want to get up in this rap competition shit. How good he been sleeping, nigga? What type of sleep he been getting the last 2 days, nigga? Yo, this nigga's acting like. This is the problem we're gonna talk about. This is the problem with a fuck nigga like J. Cole. This nigga done made Kendrick Lamar get a buy round. This nigga's acting like Kendrick Lamar is
not only a buy round, but he has more ammunition now. He has more ammunition. We already know that he probably has a song or two dissing J. Cole and Drake. But now this moment just gives him, more momentum and more ammo.
Freddy Krueger running through his dreams, giving him nightmares. Nigga, how you gonna give your op that much credit? Nigga, you couldn't get me to admit this, even if it was true. I can't sleep. I can't even sleep comfortable. I keep waking up in hot flashes.
My spirit doesn't feel right about this. The Holy Ghost has been coming to me in dreams and visions.
I'm waking up in cold sweats. Nigga, what? Nigga, this is the time you say I slept comfortably as a baby. This nigga say he can't sleep.
He should have listened to one of his own albums.
How is his sleep disrupted by a 4'8" midget that call himself Kafukati? The fuck is going on?
Because Kendrick is the boogeyman. Okay? The boogeyman. This guy, like, it's so crazy. Like, we haven't heard from Kendrick since the verse. No IG posts, no interview. I don't know if he has like any tours or shows or anything coming up, but we haven't heard from this guy. You know, he's just the boogeyman.
So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love.
This nigga on some Chance the Rapper shit, man. I love my wife. I love. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Nigga, you ain't rapping about God and not alone, nigga, man. Now you talking about God. Like, get out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Yo, make a gospel album, nigga. Nigga, go make a collab album with Kurt Franklin or something. Get out of here, nigga. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ken. No, I can't say that. Get out of here, J. Cole. Go make a fucking collab album with Kurt Franklin or something. Now it's all. I can't say that. Get out of here, J. Cole. Go make a.
Someone needs to make a meme about this. Like, yo, the way I react.
Fucking collab album with out of here, Ken. No, I can't say that. Get out of here, J. Cole. Go make a fucking collab album with Kurt Franklin or something. Now it's all about God and spiritual. Get out of here, nigga. All is going on. I gotta get right with God. What the hell is Kendrick doing to y'all niggas, man? Is it voodoo? I mean, you gotta get right with God. You gotta get right with God because you retaliated, nigga. It's self-defense. The niggas say you gotta go get right with God. The niggas say you gotta go get right with God. What in the fuck is going on? You just gave Kendrick a win. He don't even gotta respond to you fuck niggas no more. I dissed the nigga. He tried to diss me. Then he said he gotta get right with God because he know this shit didn't sit good.
But, yo, Ak almost had like a crazy bar right there, man. Let's pull it back. Ak almost had a crazy bar right there. If you check it out,
the nigga he tried to diss me. Then he said he gotta get right with God because he know this shit didn't sit good.
Because he pull it back. That's a hard line.
Niggas no more. I dissed the nigga. He tried to diss me. Then he said he gotta get right with God because he.
I dissed the nigga. He tried to diss me. Now he got to go get right with God because he know his shit was flawed. You know, something like this.
No,
like,
this shit didn't sit good. And the shit was trash. You gotta go get right with God. Nigga, what type of food is Kendrick doing? He got his ops apologizing, saying they gotta go get their spirituality right.
yo, Ak is next level, man. Ak is next level, man. That gotta be that Henny. You know what I'm saying? That gotta be that Henny and that 10,000 hours, man. Cause this guy is killing.
Hey, that boy Steezy, stop the bullshit. Drake ain't doing that. I promise you, I'll bet my whole career on it. Drake ain't apologizing for shit. And I'll say this. Drake is hoping. Matter of fact, you know what? This is gonna end up well for Drake. Not in the meantime, because people are gonna think that Kendrick's like undefeatable. But let's get this pussy nigga J. Cole off the chessboard. Get him out of here. Like, this nigga was built for it anyway. This nigga was gonna soak up like, all type of, Scud missiles and everything to make Drake look bad anyway. This is Drake versus Kendrick, okay? This nigga was get him off the field. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Drake ain't ducking no fates. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And he's been one of it for the last 10 years. Now, y'all are going to ignore facts.
I mean, hold on. That's the same thing we were saying about J. Cole, that he wouldn't duck the fade, but he ended up ducking it.
Last 10 years. Now, y'all are going to...
Not because J. Cole ducked it means Drake is going to duck it, but I'm just saying, J. Cole said he was ready, the beef came, he ducked it. Will Drake do the same? But his track record, we can't confirm that. Drake is gonna duck any smoke from his track record. We could occur that win, lose, or draw, Drake is gonna engage. So at this point, I feel like Drake has time to craft his response. I don't know how he's gonna do it. I think it's gonna be on a feature. But yeah, it's left to see.
To ignore facts. Y'all gonna act like Drake is a nigga who just ducked everybody when he's engaged with even. I'm not going to say a Pusha T is Kendrick, but he's engaged with a lot of people. Actually, pretty much everybody who's really ever said anything about him. Here's the thing I keep telling y'all about Kendrick. Kendrick is doing it for moments. We ain't see Kendrick really fire the real bombs yet. This is why I think this nigga's just a bitch. The hell? How the hell you bowing out before the beef start? Y'all are just doing subliminals at this point. If y'all think for 1 second that Drake has worked and dedicated his life to this art of making music, I know some people are like, they do pop music. He's been the only consistent one, year in, year out. 1 or 2 projects a year, features, giving all the new guys. If you think that he did all this shit for 10 years, 15 years, just to duck Kendrick Lamar when he's taking on all other competitors, you clearly are just not a fan of Drake. I'm not saying that it means he would automatically win, but if you think he's ducking, you're just not a fan. These guys are playing chess. Kendrick, Drake. Drake trying to bait Kendrick to drop the actual nuclear bomb, which is everybody's heard that Kendrick got like a whole dedicated diss song in the cut, because now you can assess the situation much more. Drake never mentioned nothing about no big three. Who gives a fuck, right? So we want to know, or he want to know, what the fuck does Kendrick got on him? Because you know Kendrick he's a shrewd operator. He's not gonna come with a bunch of like bullshit rhymes. He's gonna come with some substance, some way, somehow.
So what skeleton does Drake have in the closet? What does Kendrick know about Drake that we don't know already? I mean, I'm gonna call bluff. I'm gonna call bluff on this one. Maybe there's a standalone diss song. I don't dispute that, but to say that there's some dirt that Kendrick has on Drake that we don't know, to make it seem as if we're gonna get like story of Adidas all over again, I don't think so.
He's gonna come with, yo, this is how I'm dissing you. Drake is trying to assess that before responding. I keep telling y'all this is the reason why the Pusha T shit went left. He hopped out first, not thinking that Pusha T was gonna come back with only the same used, washed up, writing shit, and that's why he's dressing on W Freestyle. He said, yo, I just left him over there putting pen to the page. I just wrote 30 hours for y'all. Y'all can't talk. Like, he thought that was their ammo. Using the same tired and tried, use and abuse angle to get at Drake. Hey, you can't really fuck with us. We don't know if you're writing. He addressed all that, jumping out, but he jumped out first. Remember, Infrared came first. He jumped out first. What's up? Oh, y'all want to talk about me not writing? Y'all want to talk about ghostwriters? Well, what up? I don't wrote for your man, this and third, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Then, of course, Pusha T comes with the actual D. So, you're dealing with a more shrewd operator who's also knowing he's dealing with someone else who's very formidable, and not only formidable in talent, rapping, but also has a formidable career where you can't just necessarily shit on where by just saying, yo, you unsuccessful, because by every margin and metric, Kendrick Lamar is a very successful rapper. So he's playing the game close. He's playing chess. I'm gonna tell you where this fuck nigga J. Cole comes in and messes it up. Because
Alright, let me jump in here. How he messes it up, and this is just my opinion before anything. We know that he has been on tour with Drake. We know that they've been in pictures together. They have the collaboration, first person shooter. And we know that J. Cole has been, very friendly towards Drake. Trying to be all buddy, all pal. And I feel like that is an angle and that is ammunition for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick could come up with 1,000,001 creative things to clown this situation and clown the fact that two of the out of the best rappers basically can't handle me in a handicap match. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? Like, this situation from whatever the name, I even forgot the name of his album, Might Delete Later. He could clown that. He could clown 7-Minute Drill, and he could clown The Apology, and he could get at Drake for just being in the vicinity of this fucking weak shit,
now Drake is in a position, if he responds even remotely soon, he is in a position where he's operating from being down 3-1 and the game just started. Why?
How are you guys scoring this? How are you guys scoring this battle? Anyway, I need to know how we're scoring this. For me, it's... Let me think about it.
Because the way this battle was set up, from how Kendrick kicked it off with the most direct shot on like that, it's me versus y'all two fuck niggas. Fuck the big three. I'm gonna show people that both y'all are trash. And here's the thing. A battle is easier won when you seem to be battling two people at once, right? You get to basically attack both at once. It's like me in a fight. If I get my ass whipped in a one-on-one, you're like, damn, that nigga really fucks you up. If I fight three people at the same time, even if I lose, you're like, damn, nah, that nigga really held his own. You get what I'm saying? So it's in your advantage if it's 1v multiple. So again, here's where Drake is at after this fuck nigga move by J. Cole. Everyone is, and you're gonna start seeing it. By the way, today's the first day we're streaming on X. Hey, we're streaming on X today.
I think Drake needs to get away from J. Cole. I said it already on my recap. But we're just reacting to Act Stream. I think I'm just gonna do maybe like 10 more minutes, and then I'm just gonna check out. I'm getting tired. I can't even really concentrate to articulate. So I'm really tired and I need to sign out. But we're gonna do about 10 more minutes. But yeah, I feel like Drake needs to distance himself from J. Cole, man.
Rumble's our home, but we're streaming on X. We got crazy numbers right now. We got 36,000 people watching on Twitter.
Like, you can't be seen, you know what I mean, harboring a pussy. If Drake is this gangster, big dog, big baddest rapper, I'm number one. I mean, yeah, you can't be seen harboring a pussy around. You can't have, like, as accent, a spineless man, of the worst kind, on your team. You know, that's just gonna make it easier for Kendrick to get at you. So I feel like, you know, but let's see what Big Ak is saying.
That's what it's telling me. I don't know if it's true. We got how much is this? 25,000 on Twitch. We got 2,500. But what you're gonna see on, like, especially X, you know, Twitter, people have these conversations. There's a places like a town square. Shout out to Elon. What you're gonna see is that people are going to mythicize Kendrick Lamar and almost turn him into the boogeyman without him doing a single fucking thing more. You know why? Because
he doesn't need to do anything more. Like, this guy already kamikazed himself, and he already mucked up the whole situation. So, I mean, I guess the boogeyman comments are valid, because we're seeing it in play, man. Like you said, Big Ak, what voodoo is he doing?
of course, it looks amazing on paper when you diss two niggas and a nigga try to diss you back and apologize for even trying to do that. You ain't apologizing for you dissing them. They're apologizing for even trying to question.
That doesn't just look amazing on paper. That's legendary. Okay? That's unheard of.
So J. Cole has put Kendrick and Kendrick's song or his verse on Like That in a position, no Diddy, that is unfathomable. How do you feed a song? How do you defeat a song where it's two people that got dissed on that song or that verse, and one of the people who got dissed apologized for even trying to respond because you're so great? Do you understand what I'm saying?
And I feel like, yeah, even that sentiment alone, like, Kendrick could try to diss Drake using, you know, that line saying that, hey, I diss you and your man's on this song, and the diss was so crazy, or your man was so shook that he had to apologize. And you know, like, Kendrick has angles now. No Diddy, he has angles.
At this moment, the verse for Like That for Kendrick has taken a new form. It's now synonymous with hip-hop history. Some would have said before, because he's calling out his contemporaries and the other two guys who was running the culture with him, but it's more even synonymous with hip-hop history, because forever and for always, this clip right here will be remembered as the time that Kendrick called out the other top two niggas, and one of the niggas tried to respond up to plea before he could even respond.
Oh my days. And then he had the audacity to say that this is his 9/11.
That's powerful. That's powerful. So here's the thing, and this is why I think Drake might have to body slam this nigga J. Cole too. Fuck nigga, even if you did not, if you that scared of Kendrick,
I'm definitely expecting that to happen at some point this year.
nigga, go call him on the phone and cry to him if that's what you want to do. Don't admit it publicly, because you now put this situation in a position where now I got to do twice the amount of work in terms of people are looking at this verse as like the illest verse ever. Let me ask y'all a question. If you're watching right now, and allegedly we got maybe 50,000 people watching, type the first two lines of Like That. You don't know. You probably don't know. You got to look it up, Google it. I get it. Because what Kendrick is really good at is making moments, and the moment is calling these fuck niggas out.
The two lines are, they pulling coffins out of their neck. But stop pulling coffins out of your neck. I'm too paranoid for a threat. I think that's the second line. But something about pulling coffins out of your neck.
The verse itself will not be one of them verses where you know from beginning to end. You're going to know the lines that call niggas out, but you're not going to know the whole verse from beginning to end. You know that, and I know that. You know that, and I know that. You know that, and I know that. But the legacy of this verse is going to continue.
Something about out of your neck and coffins. Something about coffins. These niggas speaking out of their neck. Don't something coughing out of here, something.
Bro, I'm going to tell you why. Because this verse has to be potent when a nigga like J. Cole does this. I'm going to play this one more, and then we're going to go into some reactions of what everybody else is saying. Then I'm going to give you the war strategy for Drake going forward.
All right, guys, I think we're going to stop here. He's just going to show the apology, but I guess at this moment, everyone has already seen it. It's been a long day for me. Tomorrow, or when I wake up, I really want to dive into some dancehall, and I also want to like do a bit of production. I want to make some beats. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow. It's going to be a long week, exciting week for music. Guys, hit a like and a subscribe, because we're going to get to 1K. I need to set a date for hitting 1K and be more, you know, definite about what we're doing in this space and what I'm doing going forward. So I need to set a date when we want to hit this 1K. But yeah, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. You guys stay blessed, keep your energies protected, you know, keep your spirituality intact. Don't do anything that you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, recant in the next 48 hours because your spirit is not doing right. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.
Doing it major.